Imagine for a second that you're a recruiter. You have one position available and you get 50 different CVs to go through. You have to narrow these 50 down to just 5 whom you're going to offer an interview to. How would you do that? In a big pile of applications, there are many ways of making your CV stand out from the crowd. Some of them quite normal, but some of them are a little unorthodox, but definitely catch a recruiter's eye. Hi, I'm Aaron, and let's talk careers. In the last video, we talked about how you can add value to yourself to make you the best person for the job that you're going to go for. If you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out. It'll help you with what we're talking about today. In this video, we're going to take a look at how you can show the skills you've developed to a recruiter. You may be the best person for the job, but unless you can show and prove that you are, you may not even be selected for an interview. That's why we're going to look at different ways to help your CV stand out in the dreaded pile and get you selected for an interview. There are many ways of doing this, but the ones we talk about today will entice the reader to keep on reading through your CV. We have 2 orthodox and 2 unorthodox methods to make your CV stand out. Our first orthodox method is to make your layout stand out. Our first unorthodox method is to change the way that you deliver your CVs to recruiters. Our second orthodox method is to make your social media on your CV stand out. Our second unorthodox method is a secret one. It's really juicy though and is guaranteed to make your CV stand out in a pile. So stick around to the end of the video to find out what it is. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of the video, we are still a new YouTube channel and need all the support that you can give us. If you could just take a couple of seconds and go and hit that thumbs up button, it really helps us out. While you're down there, leave a comment about how you make your CV stand out in the dreaded pile. Be as creative and as fun as you like. While you're there, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so you don't miss out on future content. On with the video. The layout of your CV is so important. With so many CVs to get through, a recruiter may only look at the things that stand out in your CV. We at Let's Talk Careers call this the 10-second rule. Can a recruiter spot what they're looking for within 10 seconds of looking at your CV? If they can't, it may just be filed in the recycle bin. The things you put at the top of your first page, apart from your contact details of course, should tell the recruiter why you're the perfect person that they're looking for. This could be in your personal profile, your key skills, or your current job. The recruiter may not read anything other than these. Everything else in your CV should be supporting evidence. If you know how to, it's fairly easy to use grayscaling to make certain aspects of your CV stand out from the rest. This could be over your contact details. It could be over key skills, just to make them stand out. Another way of making your CV stand out is the use of columns. For example, if you have a large column and a small column, you can use the large column for the bulk of the information and the small column for the things that you want to stand out, whether that's your contact details at the top, your key skills, or your qualifications. Using these methods will change your layout so it stands out on the page compared to everyone else's. Making the information that a recruiter is looking for stand out on your CV is essential to being selected for an interview. That's why we at Let's Talk Careers specialise in CV writing. Whether you're looking for someone to give you feedback on your current CV or write you a brand new CV from scratch, Let's Talk Careers is here to help you. check out letstalkcareers.co.uk for more information. The main way that people apply for jobs is to send their CV and a cover letter or an application form to a job posting that's been posted by the recruiter. But if you do this, your CV will be added to the dreaded pile. So why not try and circumnavigate the pile? If you can successfully circumnavigate the pile, the recruiter will only be looking at your details. Now, I am not talking about doing a Max Fosh and pasting the top of your car with your CV and then parking it outside the Radio 1 building. That's very much an extreme example. However, outside of bar work or store work, no one seems to just go into a company and hand over their CV directly to the manager. If you want to work for a specific organisation, go into one of their offices with your CV and see who you can talk to about getting a job with them. Take the initiative and get ahead of the game before they post these jobs online. While you're at the offices, have a look around for someone who looks higher ranked, who you can go and talk to about applying for a job. Alternatively, have a chat with the receptionist and ask for names and contact details of people that they can put you in touch with about a position. If your career is in your hands, why not push the envelope and go and do something like this? There are very few downsides, apart from maybe being rejected, which is just an obstacle for you to overcome. Another orthodox way of making your CV stand out in the dreaded pile is to include your social media links along with your contact details. As long as they're professional, of course, add in your LinkedIn, your Facebook and your Twitter profiles can drastically increase the engagement of the reader. On top of the information in your CV, they also have access to content that you want them to see. For example, if you're a regular Twitter user and regularly share industry updates, they have access to this. Or if you engage in discussions on LinkedIn, they can see this at the click of a button. Either way, as long as you keep your profiles professional and up to date, there's no real downsides to doing this. Worst case scenario, some of the recruiters follow you and you start building up a network of followers. If your personal profiles are not up to scratch, then go out and build brand new professional looking profiles. It may take time to build and manage these profiles, but if it helps you nail your next job, then it will definitely be worth it. Our final unorthodox way is a doozy. How about on your CV putting a QR code at the top? This QR code could link to either a video version of your resume or a website with your social media links at the click of a button. This QR code will just stand out on the page if it has something like "scan here to see my video resume." This always makes someone curious when they see something out of the blue like this. It just makes them want to scan it to see what's on the other side. This is also a brilliant way to see who's engaging with your CV, as you can track how many people scan that QR code and visit the site. This QR code can be used in many different ways. For example, you can put it on a business card with "video resume here" and hand it out into the offices that you go into. Or you can pull it up on your phone, and when you go into a careers fair, you can show it to people and they can scan it and they've got instant access to your information. Let's say that this QR code takes someone to a digital copy of your CV. Every time that you hand out a business card or get someone to scan it at a careers fair, they have an up-to-date version of your CV whenever they want. QR codes may be the future, but let's start utilising them today. If you like this video, remember to smash that thumbs up button. It helps get this video out to more people and help them with their careers. And remember to subscribe so you don't miss our next video. It's on how to prepare for your interview, so it's definitely one you do not want to miss. If you're looking for other ways to make your CV stand out, check out our free to access information at letstalkcareers.co.uk. See you next time.